Very good. Okay, friends. Hi, Doc South here. And boy, coming up this Saturday, June 29th, in the town of Delaware Water Gap, Pennsylvania, I'm going to be hosting another car show. Uh, Evidently brought to you by a group known as Wheels, or actually, this might be the name of the show, Wheels in the Water Gap. It's a 16th annual event. It's a benefit car show. Uh, Again, Saturday, June 29th. It's rain or shine. Looks like we're going to be okay weather-wise. There might be something later in the day, but looks like, yeah. And they're starting like around 9 o'clock. Let me look here. I think it's. I just want to make sure I got this right, but I think it's like 9 to 2. Yeah. You can go on Facebook and get information about it. In fact, the event, yeah, actually is going to go 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., but I believe the car show 9 to 2. Well, I'll have to be getting up to Jumbo Land, of course, later in the day. But this show is, from what I understand, is a doozy. All different kinds of cars invited. Hot rods, rat rods, antiques, Model Ts and As, pickup trucks, dump trucks. Oh my gosh, tow trucks. I've often can, well, gosh, I can sometimes use a tow truck. Imports and domestic tuners. Gosh, you got motorcycles, motor scooters, hybrids, electrics. I guess if it's cool to you, bring it up. And it sounds like it's going to be pretty nice. Now, this town, I went out there just to scope the place out and meet with the people that are running the car show. They wanted to, show me where I'd be playing and all that. And I'll be playing at at a portion of the what's known as the historic Castle Inn. It's an old fancy hotel that I guess back in the early 1900s, that's many people came there. I mean, some folks went to the Hamptons, and others went up to the Castle Inn or the town of Delaware Water Gap to get out of the New York City summer heat. And they take the train from Hoboken, the train that would eventually, I think, wind up in Buffalo, the Erie Lackawanna, the route of the Phoebe Snow. I think it was the Phoebe Snow. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the case. And their families would summer in that wonderful town. And you can see all these older buildings. There's jazz clubs and antique shops. And honestly, this is, I think, one car show that the gals will like too. While you're talking mufflers and piston sizes and stuff, they'll be out, shopping a bit, and if nothing else, exploring this very, very old historic town. I honestly, I think this would not be a bad show to go check out. Yeah, and I see the car show is 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and they figure on having a good 100 cars, maybe more. Okay, door prizes and stuff. Yeah. So I think they're trying to raise money to help rebuild what used to be the old train station to town. And I went down to look at it. It's in disrepair, but they're working on it. And I guess this group, and when they're done, that's going to be something. And this, back in the day, this was, when you got there, the fun just began for that town. And of course, you had the Water Gap, I guess, across the river. You could go, and on the Pensy side too, of course. And people just had themselves a ball. And I did see various other locations where all sorts of neat things are happening. And you don't have to eat breakfast on the way up. Evidently, the fire company's going to have a pancake breakfast. That's always good. Huh? Yeah, in town. So, oh no, it's going to, they're pulling out the stops. Oh, and Steamtown is going to send down an excursion train. Have you ever been to Steamtown up in Scranton? Well, they're not sending a steam locomotive. Those babies cost an awful, that's a lot of coal to get down, to come on down to Delaware Water Gap, Pennsylvania. That'd be quite a trip. I believe they're bringing a diesel, but I guess they're going to, kind of a neat little excursion train's going to go down there. I'm assuming it's people from Steamtown will come down and then go back up. after a while. I would think that trip would take about 45 minutes to an hour by rail, but you get a chance to see it. Hey, that's always cool. And, the kids will go nuts, see a train coming in, right? Be able to get right up, look at it. Oh, yeah. Those are some of my favorite memories. So again, this sounds like a wonderful family event. It's got cars. It's got everything. Antique shops. I saw an antique shop. My God, I know the wife would be in there so fast. Sandy, yeah. she, and it looks like there's more than one shop. Yeah, so, oh no, you definitely want to try to make this if you can. Again, Founders Day at the town of Delaware Water Gap. I'll be part of the car show there. And I think you'll have a very nice, wonderful, fun day there. Okay. Anyway, you can check them out on, I'm sure you can check them out on the web. Founders Day, Delaware Water Gap, June 29th. And it starts, I think the pancake breakfast opens up around 8 and the car show starts around 9. I'm getting there in plenty of time to get all set up. And I know the car club involved has been working on this like crazy. And I'm very psyched to be part of this. Really tickled. They even called me famous. Yeah. Yeah. The famous Doc South. I don't know about that, but but there you go. Okay. So if maybe I'll see you there. Come on over and say hi. Okay. We'll see you later, friends. Thank you. God bless. And again, good luck to these folks. Boy, I hope it goes well. Bye now.